and get on social media like he got a little penis or he got this and he got. Everybody does that, and I'm like, why do you do that? Because you was riding that little penis,
right? Hello, everyone, and welcome to our podcast. I'm your host, Sion Renee,
and I'm Shanice Ashley. We have topics to discuss, stories to tell from our experience with relationship, friendship, mental health, and so much more. So, without further ado, let's get into the video. What's up, guys, and welcome back. I'm your host, Shanice Ashley.
And I'm Sion Renee. And today we're talking about how friendships and relationships is very hard.
When you have to end them.
Yeah.
It's like you feel like that's your forever person or your forever friend or somebody, gonna live long with you. And you have to end it over something.
Right. You feel like you're gonna be with this person for forever. Like you feel like you're gonna be friends with this person forever, and something happened to where you have to end it. So let's talk about how hurtful it is and how sometimes it's likened to like feeling like it's a loss, like a death.
Because you don't really want to end it, but you have to end it because of something that happened or the situation that occurred, and it's like you have no choice but to let that person go, and you don't want to.
Right. It feels like a betrayal. It's like the ultimate betrayal. It's no going back to that. So now all the memories that you had with this person
is gone.
Everything you created with this person, everything you built with this person, you just gotta let it go.
Mm-hmm.
And that sometimes could be so hurtful because you could have been the one genuine on your end, but whatever they did to cause you to force yourself to have to end it is what becomes so hard for you. And you cry about it and you talk to people about it, and it's something that goes on to where you can't forget about it.
Like you can't let it go. You just gotta.
Like that's something that you're dealing with every day, just like a loss. Like when you lose somebody, like you really don't never really heal. You just have to move on.
You just gotta keep moving on.
You gotta make the best of it, and that's what happens too in a friendship breakup or a relationship breakup.
But with a friendship breakup, how do you go about ending it with someone?
Sometimes with friends, like depending on the betrayal, you gotta just cut that person off.
So can you just cut them off like this?
It depends on the betrayal, because sometimes, like when you know you've been genuine with somebody and they ain't been genuine back to you, that's enough right there to be like, you know what, I'm done with her. Depending on the betrayal, though.
Right.
Like if I don't know how bad it would be. Like if she. I mean, if it's your boyfriend, it's like whatever, But if it's your husband,
if it's your husband, that's a different story.
If she behind the scenes, like trying to set you up, whatever the case may be, that's gonna affect your livelihood. If she's like jeopardizing your livelihood, then yes, you gotta cut her off immediately.
That's what I had with a coworker. Let me tell y'all something.
You can't.
Your coworkers, you have them people that you have your friends before y'all was coworkers, and you have the coworkers that you become friends with when you working. But it was like me and her was so cool, and it was like, girl, I got your bag, you got my bag, you buy lunch, I buy lunch, you need this, I got that, you got the money. We was that type of friendship. It was going beyond just coworkers. It was like we was hanging on outside of work, we was doing something all the time. But it was like when she was doing little stuff to get me fired from my job or get me suspended or writing me up because I didn't want to work what she was working or doing what she was doing or being with her or being around her all the time and knowing that it's just work. We could do that outside of work, but at work we're not doing it. This is work. We got to do our job.
Right.
But because I stopped hanging out with this person, she started saying this about me, saying that. And then what a job is. The manager don't be like, okay, let me talk to this person, let me talk to that person. Sometimes they just take the person's word for it, and they just be like, all right, we're going to have a conversation with her because you feel threatened or you feel like this, even though they was wrong and it didn't happen. But the manager just know what they told him.
Right. And sometimes it's like they go far as to get other people involved, like to believe them in whatever they done made up. That's even worse because it's like, was you ever really my friend? And then that's where it goes back to the loyalty, because it's like, how well did you really love me if soon as we fall out, this is what you're doing?
That's what
I don't understand how people could love a person, like even in a relationship. It's like you don't spend. Say you spent what 5 or 10 years with a person, right?
Mm-hmm.
And something happens, and all of a sudden y'all had to break up. Whatever the case may be.
That sucks. When you've been with somebody for so many years and y'all gotta break up.
But then all of a sudden y'all bashing each other. Y'all putting each other down. Y'all causing hurt and
That's
pain
like with
to
the
each other.
relationship. Yeah.
It's like, did y'all ever really truly love each other?
You know what? I seen a post like that on Instagram. It said, how can you be friends with somebody and y'all had one falling out? Now they told every last business you had or every problem you had. They done told it to everybody that you don't like. And now they're hanging out with the people that you do not hang out with or you don't talk to. Now they all know your business. Why do you have to tell someone business or talk about them if you had one falling out? Y'all should be able to get over that. No matter how many months or weeks it takes, that business or that personal stuff y'all have shouldn't even be brought to anybody else.
Right.
It's between you. It's like me and Sayone. If me and her had some business, we have a falling out, that's not nobody else's business.
Right.
That's me and Sayone business. But y'all won't know.
Right.
We're going to keep it amongst us.
Right.
Whatever we have, going to stay with us. Because we just had a hiccup. Mm-hmm. Everybody has that. You're not going to have a friendship where that your friendship is going to be perfect. You're going to have some bumps in the road, but that's where it is testing your loyalty.
Right.
To see if you're that genuine friend and you that friend I could come to, whether it's important stuff, bad stuff, no matter what it is, I know I could trust you.
Right. And then lack of communication is very important as well, because all these things is miscommunicated, and
right.
It can be solved with communication. So if you're not communicating,
how would a person know?
And if you're not even trying to communicate, that's the problem right there too. Because sometimes without communication, things could go on and on and on, and it could get so bad and so out of context that it would have been solved with a simple communication.
Just a little communication.
And it's like, even if you do fall out with a person that you once was in love with or you once was best friends with, you should always love that person from a distance and always wish them well. You don't have to go on social media bashing them, telling their business, because at the end of the day, that make you look bad.
Right, it don't make them look bad.
Yeah, don't. Because it's
like, look how childish she is.
Yeah, we can see you hurt.
Yeah.
Like, we know you hurt, and it's okay to be hurt, and it's okay to express that to someone that you're close with. But social media or whatever don't have to know everything you're going through, because it's just not okay. Like, once you let social media into your business,
it's over.
It's over.
It's everybody's business.
It's a wrap.
It's no longer your business. It's
a
their business.
Because everybody always gonna remember you as
that angry person that go on social media. So I'm not gonna tell you none of my business.
So even if you did try to rekindle the relationship,
I don't want
it. It's people ain't gonna take you serious.
Because it's like, if you did that to her, you going to do that to me.
Right.
So why do I want to be your friend? Now you sitting there like, nobody want to be my friend. I was real. No, you didn't communicate. All you had to do to say, hey, Sai, what's up? What's going on? Why we ain't talking? Or, that's it. You know, even if you don't want to talk, I'm going to pull up to your house, have a conversation.
Right. If you really care about the person and you genuinely love the person, you're going to do those. You're going to take those necessary steps to make it okay. And y'all can even agree to disagree and be like, you know what? This happened. It's never gonna be the same. It's better to just walk away.
That's it.
And just let it go. And we gotta agree.
Or take space to yourself because you don't want it to get out of hand.
We ain't gotta bash each other, because sometimes, you know, when somebody ultimately betray you, it really do hurt, and it's
like
hard.
a hit in the gut. Like,
it's hard to come back from that, and that's something you deal with for a long time. Like, you don't get over it.
Some people get over stuff, and some people can't. It depends on who you are.
Yeah.
Some people could just be like, oh, I don't care. Yeah. Some people, if you have that bond with somebody, if you know what you give them is real loyalty and is everything, that one thing they do is gonna hurt you.
Right.
So it's like, okay, you might not be as hurt as I am, but I know I gave you my all as a friendship or in a relationship. So what I gave you, I thought you was giving it back to me, but I didn't know you was just not giving it to me.
Right, and you got to keep it real with people and be like, you know what, I really did love her, or I really did love him, or that really was my girl, and I hate that we had to end things the way we did. You know, keep it respectful, and you don't have to say, yeah, this B did this to me, or she did that to me, and that's why I ain't acting with her no more. Like, whatever the case may be, it's like, keep it real. Like, don't be trying to I don't like that when people be trying to bash people that they once loved. It's like, come on now. And then they let everybody in their business. It look childish, and it's weird, and it's tacky.
So don't do it, because if you are my friend or boyfriend, or whether it's a relationship or friendship, what you do in private, I want you to do in public. Defend me in private and publicly.
Right.
I don't want you to be saying all this stuff about me with the next person.
Right.
Because when a person feel like they're comfortable to say something about you to another person, why do they feel comfortable to come to you as my friend or as my man to say something about me? Because if that was you, I'm going to make sure nobody even bring up your name.
Right.
I'm going to make sure they're not even talking about you. Whatever you told me, your personal business, stay with me and it don't go with nobody else.
Right.
So I'm not going to be sitting here telling something that you told me to somebody else, because we ain't got nothing else to do but talk about people. So we really don't have a friendship.
Right. So, and then when people want to ask and be nosy, it's like you keep it short and respectful.
That's
like,
it.
this is what it was, it is what it is now,
Keep
and
it
we
pushing.
moving forward. Because some people are so nosy that they just need something to talk about.
Nosy, because their life is boring.
Yeah, like they just miserable, and they want to deflect what's going on in their life to worry about what's going on with the next person. And that's what's wrong with the world today. But that's
another topic for another time.
Yeah, but it's just crazy how friends could betray you and pretend that you don't exist. That's very,
you can't
very
call a lot
hurtful.
of people friends.
You can't. Like, how well do you really know this person? But sometimes how well do you really know a person? You could be friends with somebody and you could be with someone for so long and never even knew who they really was.
They show their true colors. Yeah. That one little hiccup y'all have, they show their true colors.
Like, who was I with this whole time? I don't even know you. And that is hard.
And like, they be the people you know for years.
It's hard. It's hard knowing someone's true intentions, because I know I'm a genuine person. Like, I literally think about the other person before I even think about myself. So it's like when people do me wrong, it's very, very hurtful, because I would never do that to them. Like, I treat people how I want to be treated.
That's it.
So when people treating me wrong, I still don't have what it takes to treat them wrong back.
No,
but at the same time, it's hurtful, because I'm like, I don't deserve this. Like, why you do this to me?
Me out of all people.
But it has nothing to do with me. It's everything to do with that person. Yeah. And it's like, it is what it is. Like, I've developed it is what it is mentality, because I have to. I have to, because I can't.
You gotta be like, it is what it is.
It is what it is. Hey.
It's sad that it comes to that, and it's just like, people don't realize how communication will really work. And it's like, just like you could go back and say something about that person that pissed you off, you can have that conversation with that person. That breath and all them times you wasted with that person talking about them, you could have that conversation with them. Like, some people don't know how to have a harsh conversation and a talk. If I feel some type of way, I'm going to give it to you how I felt and how I took it. I don't want to be like, well, I'm like, girl, did you say this? Because this really hurt my feelings. Because I felt like you was coming for me. And why you came for me like that. And I was like, I would never do that to you.
Yep.
So why do it to me? And
That's it.
I don't respect how you did it. So can we work on that or move forward? If we can't move forward, what we going to do from here on out?
That's all it takes. A little maturity. Not childish.
And you might not like how they say or come to it, but y'all still got agree to disagree.
Like, you got to keep it real with people, because they have to understand how you feel. So you can't sugarcoat your feelings.
I'm like,
be straight up. Like, be straight up. Like, listen, this what you were saying about me, because I don't appreciate all that. You know,
I be cheating your mama.
Like, let people know what it is. Real talk. Like, be real with them, because if you be like me, I have a bad problem of not saying nothing. I'm learning to speak up. Like, I'm really learning to speak up, because it matters.
Not only that, if you let it build up,
when you don't say nothing, I'm learning that when you don't say nothing, it becomes worse. And I try not to say nothing just to keep the peace. But it's so important for you to speak up. If somebody is doing something to you that you don't like, or
you can't keep giving them a pass,
it's making you feel a certain way,
let them know.
Speak up. You cannot just be like, you know what, I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to cause any problems.
I don't want to mess up our friendship. I don't want to mess up the relationship.
Say anything because I don't want us to argue, or I don't want her to get mad. Like, that was me. I never want to.
But as you grow up,
but as I'm getting older, I'm seeing how people is, because they damn sure don't care about my feelings.
Nope.
So I'm supposed to care about their feelings. So I'm
don't care about mine. Don't care about yours.
It's like I'm always thinking about the other person.
Think when about it comes me to you, don't think
right. I'm learning to think about me for once, which is a good thing, because people take advantage of me because I don't even know if that's even part of being kind or stupid. Because
it's 50-50.
when you say something, it's like you doing it for yourself. You holding that in and not saying that you only hurting yourself.
You keeping it bottled in. You keeping that bottled in for so long, and then when you explode, and it's ugly one. So you don't want to get to that point.
And then when things go left, it's like I was in a situation where a person was making me feel a certain way, and I wasn't saying anything.
You kept brushing it off.
Wasn't saying nothing. I was like, you know what? Because I'm tough. I can handle anything, right? At least that's what I feel like in my mind. But whole time, she got her own perspective of me that she's complaining about. Oh, wow. So now it's like me not saying nothing messed me up in the long run because she said something first. I wasn't really heard, so it was like
it's always
it became an issue. So now I'm learning to just speak up. If you feel a certain way, if somebody doing something wrong to you, somebody making you feel like
speak up,
you less than or whatever the case may be, you have to say something. And I went back and forth in my head wanting to say something to this person, but I don't know this person.
I hate that.
I don't know this person I don't know how
you don't know how they will react or how it's gonna go.
So I'm like, I just rather not say nothing because I just want to keep the peace. I don't want no problems, and that's just how I am. But the way I thought about saying it, I could have said it because it was respectful. I would have said it in a respectful manner. You just don't know what people going through, and they just waiting for you to say something to them. So they can be like 1-800 punch that whole like. I'm like, let me just chill.
Let me just figure out how this gonna go and let it brush it under the rug.
See if it stopped or see if it changed. But it messed me up in the long run, and I'm just learning to speak up. So whenever you in a friendship, relationship, anywhere you're around people, you have to speak
your mind. Let them know how you feel, especially in a relationship. You don't want to let it bottle up where that you hate that person. You don't want it to it's like now everything that person do irks you or get on your nerves or irritates you. When you have that conversation with that person and leave on good terms, you don't have to be their friend. Y'all don't have to be besties. Y'all don't got to go hang out and have tea.
Right.
You just know that what you had with that person for 10 or 15 years,
right.
Y'all are in a good place where that y'all still speak to each other.
Right.
But y'all no longer going to connect with each other.
Right.
So I'm going to leave you over here and I'm going to be over here. And that's it. Because what we both want is not working out for us.
Right.
You want this and I want that. So I'm not getting what I need. And you want something totally different, baby. It's somebody else. It's not me.
Right.
So I'm going to leave this relationship happy. You're going to be happy. And I don't want us to get ugly.
Right.
And get on social media like, he got a little penis or he got this and he got... Everybody does that. And I'm like, why do you do that? Because you was riding that little penis.
Right. But
like, come on.
They let things build. I think they let things build up to the point where it's like, they're not, like I said, they're not saying nothing. When you don't say nothing, it gets worse.
But social media don't care.
Yeah, but I'm saying they get to the point where they allow every little thing that say you doing something to me and I'm not saying nothing. Every little thing you doing is pissing me off.
You just adding it to your list.
Yeah, it's pissing me off and I'm not saying nothing to her. So now I'm reacting off of everything she's doing because it's bottling up on me.
Multiple
and
things.
I can't,
because it's everything that adds up. So it's like everything. You just be like, okay, you did it today. Okay, I'm gonna check this out.
Right.
You did it tomorrow too. I'm gonna check this out. Okay, I didn't give you 15 tries. Now it's time to go. See, what me is, I gave people multiple tries after tries after tries, and I'm like, people are good. They don't mean harm.
Yeah,
you know, they're going through a lot of stuff.
Yeah, you thinking
as I got older, I'm like,
ain't.
I'm giving you one try, and that's it. I know people be like, oh, give them another chance. It depends on what it was, what you did, and who you are. I'll give you a second try, but that third and fourth try, baby, I'm not with it.
Right.
Because I'm at the point where if you don't do no good in my life, why am I holding on to you?
Right.
And the thing is, if we get around each other and do a certain things, like you got them friendships that you could party, you could club with, then you got the friendship that business-wise, life-wise, that want to do something with their life, then you got the ones that want to buy a house and do this. If you don't motivate me or we don't motivate each other or have that idea or speak the same thoughts or think the same way, why are we even friends?
Right.
If you're just here to get a party out of me or get a ride or get... Yeah.
Use you.
I don't want
whatever that is, because even though every little thing you're doing is bothering me. You may think you're doing everything fine.
You probably be like, it's fine because she
Yeah,
didn't say
you
nothing.
think everything's fine. So
But it's
now
bothering
when
you.
I'm reacting off of it, you wondering why I'm reacting off of it.
Because you didn't say
Because
nothing in the first
nobody
place when it happened.
communicated.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's why communication is so important when it comes to relationships,
Friendship,
any
even with
type
your
of
family,
shit.
co-workers,
family,
everybody.
Any type of anybody
Like they
you
said,
dealing
closed
with,
mouth don't get fed. If you don't say
anybody
nothing.
you dealing with, you just gotta communicate. Whoever it is, friendship, relationship, coworkers, anybody.
You have
just
to.
gotta learn.
Some people, it might be harsh, it might be too hard. You might let them slide so many times, but don't wait till it gets to the point where you explode.
Right.
You say
You don't
something
wanna get to
ugly,
that
and
point.
then it's just
Yeah, you don't.
everybody
wanna get to
fighting
that
now
point.
because it was like your mouth was crazy.
Yeah, we could change the world one communication at a time, because if we learn how to communicate and talk to people with respect, I feel like the world will be a better place, because your feelings are valid. Like, you're
Right.
entitled to your feelings. It's okay for you to feel a way, but you have to express it in a respectful manner.
Right.
And the person who's receiving it should be able to take it with respect and be like, you know what? I'm sorry that I made you feel this way.
I'ma work on it.
I'll do better. That's with anything. And then everything should be better. Like, it's a lack of respect in the world, and that's why everybody's so crazy. Everybody's so bugged out.
That is a communication,
Yeah.
lack of respect. Like
they don't
if
know
you
how to talk
want
to
it, if
people.
you want it,
Learn
why
how to
you're not
talk
giving
to
it to
people.
somebody else?
Learn how to
So
talk
if
to
you
people.
want me to give it to you, why you not giving it back
That's
to
it.
me?
It's so simple. Treat people how you want to be treated. And I live by that. So if I want nobody,
We've been like that
to
since
treat
we was kids.
Man,
You gotta treat
listen,
people how you want to be
that's
treated.
it. And if you want it done to you, don't do it to
somebody
them.
else.
It's that simple. And we teach our kids that, and you got a grown-ups walking around.
But you know what? That's another thing too. The
Take it
grown-ups
out.
do it to their friends and their family, and then the kids see it, so the kids
Right.
feed off of it, so they do it to other kids.
Yeah, so you telling me to do it, but you ain't doing it.
Right.
That's how the kids see it. So we gotta be examples for our kids, because we all got kids and they all growing up. They all watching us. So it's very important to just be respectful.
Lead by example.
That's it.
But yeah, guys, just make sure. Come in. Then she said when y'all leave, you was gonna get something to eat.
Yeah.
So didn't she say that?
Yeah.
So
All
close
right,
the door.
Close the door and don't come back in here.
So yeah, all you have to do, y'all, just show people the respect you want to have, like the respect and the loyalty that you want. You got to show the people that. You can't just be like, I'm going to give you a half job and I want all of you.
Right.
So at the end of the day, what you want is what you need to give the
Right.
people.
Exactly.
You got to have that.
It's that simple. What you want someone to give you, you got to make sure you
Reciprocate,
give it them.
yeah.
Oh my goodness. Amen to that.
Because the thing is, you can't want all of it. It's like somebody be like, I want this, I want this, I want that. How you going to get it?
Mm-hmm.
How are you going to, you got to do it. You got to know somebody to do it. Like, you can't just, you just can't allow people to treat you how they want to treat you.
Right.
And make it okay, because it's not okay.
Right.
So, y'all, from now on, we got to just make sure we speak our mind, communicate with our friends, our relationship. Even if it's somebody, a co-worker, you have to communicate with the people. If they don't like how you told them, or if they don't fix the problem, or they keep doing it, separate yourself from them.
Yeah, because
You don't have to be with them.
It could turn hurtful real quick.
Ugly in
It
2.2
could
seconds.
turn into betrayal real quick, and we don't.
We don't want that. You don't want to be
Just-
around
yeah.
it. The energy
We
and
don't-
everything.
yeah. Life is hard enough.
Life is
we
life.
we deal with so much already.
Mhm.
So the people around us, we want to make sure we're giving them respect and they're giving us respect.
That's it.
We have our boundaries, we have our standards, and if they follow it, they're good to be around
If
us.
they cross
if
it?
if not, then they can't be around us. It's just that
Jeez.
simple.
That's it.
That's it.
But we're going to close this out, guys. Thank you, guys, for the people that have been with us here. And we're enjoying our 1 and 2 and 3 likes, you guys. We appreciate you guys. We've been consistent. We've been posting. We've been doing our thing. It's been difficult for us to pick what days we want to post and do everything. Because, listen, baby, life is lifing. We got a lot of responsibilities, and we're doing our thing. So y'all got to give us some type of points for that.
Right.
But
And
comment down below if y'all want us to talk about a certain topic.
Yes, and we do want to hear from you. We have not been able to hear from any of y'all yet. So
Even
please
family and
comment,
friends.
like, let us know what y'all think, and thank you for watching.
Until next time, bye.